welcome you to the palatial Hyatt House in Sandy, Utah. The Acme Corporation, a subsidiary of Fly-By-Night Industries, has asked me to welcome all of you to tonight's stellar event, continuing his world tour of all major continents, from Australia to Africa to Central America to North America, the Hawaiian Islands, Costa Rica, and all points in between, gracing us with his presence and his unique set of skills to get anyone to do his bidding. Let me introduce to you the one and only Eduardo, the hairy-chested champion. He is the greatest hypnotist the world has ever known. Join me now in chanting him to the stage. Eduardo, the hairy-chested champion, the greatest hypnotist the world has ever known. Eduardo, the hairy-chested champion, the greatest hypnotist the world has ever known. Eduardo, the hairy-chested champion, the greatest hypnotist the world has ever known. Eduardo, the hairy-chested champion, the greatest hypnotist the world has ever known.
Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you so much for coming tonight. And welcome to the Power of the Mind Hypnosis Show. And yes, I am Eduardo, the hairy-chested champion, the greatest hypnotist the world has ever known. And tonight, we are going to sleep together. When I say the word sleep, in a hypnotic sense, I don't mean the type of sleep like you sleep at night. Hypnosis is actually a profound experience where 1 hour of hypnotic trance is equal to 8 to 10 hours of normal nighttime sleeping. So in a moment, I'm going to invite you to come up and participate, because tonight, this is your night. Tonight, this is the night where you get to be the stars of the show. So in a moment, I'm going to invite you to come up and fill in the chairs behind me. Once the chairs are filled, all additional participants will stand behind the chairs. Before you come up, though, there's a couple things I want you to know about hypnosis. First and foremost, hypnosis is completely harmless. It is safe and you will be well taken care of. But hypnosis is a powerful, powerful tool for helping us to create what we want in our life. Because at some level, what's important to understand is that we all have these programs running in our mind, and some of them might be creating things in our life that we don't want. So hypnosis is a tool that we use to reprogram the subconscious to help us create more of what we want in life. By a show of hands, how many of you want more in your life? Say aye. Aye. And how many of you are ready to have some fun tonight? Say aye. Aye. So for those of you that are here tonight, you are going to laugh until your sides hurt. And we are going to have so much fun. But it really requires you to show up and to engage. For those of you that join me up on stage and are the stars of tonight's show, you are going to have an extraordinary experience. In fact, the people that join me on stage not only are going to be the ones that have the most fun tonight, but they're also going to be the same ones that make the most money over the next 12 months. Yeah? The reason why that's the case is the exact same courage that's required to get on stage, to do something you've never done before, is the same courage that's required to go out and to take new actions. And it's only by taking new actions that we get new results. And how many of you want to create some more new results in your life? Say aye. Aye. So tonight is a night of pushing your comfort zone and just letting go and having fun. So before you come forward, a lot of people ask the question, am I hypnotizable? can I be hypnotized? And the truth is, anyone can be hypnotized. Anyone. All you need to do is simply relax, let go, and simply listen to the sound of my voice. It's simply an exercise to practice your ability to visualize and concentrate. To be able to be hypnotized, there's only 2 things you need to do. How many things? 2. How many things? 2 things. First, you must be able to relax. You must be able to what? Relax. Must be able to what? Relax. You must be able to relax. And second, you must be able to concentrate. You must be able to what? Concentrate. These 2 things, to be able to relax and to concentrate, are the only things that are required for you to simply let go and to enjoy the experience tonight as you're hypnotized. But a lot of people doubt the fact, am I hypnotizable? So I'm going to give you a quick demonstration to just check in and see how hypnotizable you actually are. So if you want to have fun tonight, just go ahead and play along with me. Place both feet flat on the floor right now. Go ahead and place both feet flat on the floor on this. And now, we're going to begin by practicing the relaxation. Go ahead and take your right hand and place it directly in front of your face, just like this. As you place this right hand directly in front of your face, I want you to grab that right wrist with your left hand and just hold it like that. Now we practice the relaxation. Simply let your right wrist become limp, loose, and relaxed. That's right, as though it will remain from a handful of loose rubber bands. And just feel that relaxation now. And as you relax it, just go ahead and move it forward and back, forward and back. Just move it forward and back and just feel that relaxation, not just in your hand, but moving through your entire body. Now here's where the concentration part comes in. As you continue to move it forward and back, just like you're doing awesome, fantastic. Begin moving your feet up and down like that. So do these simultaneously. Now do it a little bit faster, a little bit faster. Make sure you're doing it faster than your neighbor. Look at your neighbor, make sure you're doing it faster than them. Some of you are worried that when you get on stage, you're going to look ridiculous. Trust me, if you're okay doing what you just did, you're going to be fine on stage too. Give the person next to you a high five and say, congratulations, you're hypnotizable.
Congratulations.
But really, hypnosis is just your ability to relax and just simply follow instructions. And that's it. I'm going to give you one more demonstration I think that you'll find fascinating. And what I'm going to invite you to do is place both hands straight in front of you. Just hold both hands straight in front of you, just like this. And when I count from 3, you're going to slap your hands together and grab them tight like that. So when I say 3, you're going to slap your hands together, and you're going to make it so that your 2 fingers are just like that, okay? Ready? 1, 2, 3, okay? And hold them nice and tight, just grip them super tight. So in a moment, you're going to open your fingers, keeping your hand gripped nice and tight. Go ahead and spread those fingers apart right now, but imagine in your mind's eye, as you spread those fingers apart right now, imagine that there's a magnet in between those fingers, pulling them closer and closer together. Imagine that magnet is pulling those fingers together so that they become inseparable. And the magnet grows them tighter and tighter, winding tighter and tighter, pulling those fingers closer together. And the more you concentrate, the more you imagine, the more you simply let go and believe, the tighter those fingers come together. Tighter and tighter, more and more, just focus on relaxing and concentrating on that magnet, pulling those fingers closer and closer and closer together. Fantastic. Just by a show of hands, okay, go ahead and release your hands right now. By a show of hands, how many of you notice your fingers moving close together as though there were a magnet moving between them? This is all hypnosis is. It's leveraging the power of your mind to create results in your life. So tonight, in a moment, you're going to fill in the chairs behind me. Once the chairs are filled, additional subjects will line up in the space behind the chairs. And once again, tonight is about letting go, having fun, pushing your comfort zone. So if you're ready, so am I. 1, 2, 3, come up on stage. Fill in the chairs, fill in the chairs. Come on, come on, come on. We're going to be the stars of tonight's show.
Stand up behind.
Let's get into it. Get yourself comfortable. We got room for 4 more people on stage. Counting down 3, stage is closed. Ladies and gentlemen, please give these folks up here a big round of applause. Okay, we're going to have you come stand over here so that it's easier for you and your mom to concentrate. This is perfect. Fantastic. So those of you that are joining me on stage, in a moment, I'm going to take you step by step through the process of simply relaxing and letting go. As I do so, remember, your entire job is just simply listen to the sound of my voice and do as I say now. And the more you relax, the more you concentrate, the more fun you're going to have tonight. And while you could resist at any time, that's not why you're here. You're here just simply to let go and have fun. So already as you sit or you stand there, allow yourself to simply relax more and more. And in a moment, I'm going to be taking you step by step through the process of relaxation. Just simply take a big deep breath in now and breathe out. This time as you breathe in, just imagine you're breathing in this clean, fresh air. Just breathe it in now. And simply let go of any busy thought in your mind that doesn't serve you now, and just let go now. Notice how good it feels to let go. And the more you focus on breathing and letting go, the more and more relaxed you feel. The better it feels to let go. Just take another big deep breath in and breathe out. And close your eyelids down now. Now, we all have two brains, or two ways of processing information. We have a conscious mind and an unconscious mind. The conscious mind is what all of you are using right now to determine whether or not what I'm sharing with you will serve you. The unconscious mind, on the other hand, is like a computer. It's non-critical. And the more you simply choose to let go and accept the suggestions that are given to you, the more power you have. And that power is for use. So the more you simply let go and listen to the sound of my voice, the deeper and deeper the relaxation becomes. And anytime you hear a sound in the room around you, every sound will allow you to now get deeper and deeper in this psychological state of relaxation, knowing that hypnosis is just a simple way to let your mind go and to let yourself feel good now. And already you start to feel that relaxation feeling moving through your body. In a moment, I'm going to count from 1 to 3, and as I say the number 3, you're going to open your eyes, and you're going to look at me now. 1, 2, 3. Open your eyes, look at me now, and take a big deep breath in. And breathe out. Breathe in deeply now. And breathe out. Already you feel that peaceful sensation moving through your entire body as you breathe in deeply. Allow yourself begin to relax. If you're sitting, allow yourself to relax into that chair and you feel the weight of your body on that chair. If you're standing, you feel that relaxation sensation moving through every cell of your body now. Breathe in deeply and breathe out. Begin to breathe in and out. You feel this peaceful sensation moving through, allowing you to go deeper and deeper. In a moment, I'm going to begin counting backwards from 10 to 1. As I do, with each number I count down, you simply allow yourself to relax even more and more completely, just letting go. In a moment, when I say the number 10, you begin that process. 10. Close down your eyelids now. As you close down your eyelids now, you allow yourself to feel the sensations moving through your body. You feel the weight of your body. If you're sitting on the chair, you feel it on your feet. If you're standing, you allow yourself to simply be aware of the deep sensation of relaxation that moves through your body. As I continue to count backwards from 10 to 1, as you simply listen to the sound of my voice, you allow yourself to go deeper and deeper into this trance-like state. 10. On the next number 9, muscles in your neck now relax. 10, 9. Muscles in your neck now relax, and your chin now drops against your chest. Simply allow yourself to let go. And while you could resist, that's not why you're here. You simply allow yourself to feel the deep relaxation flowing through your entire body right now. And every breath you take allows you to go even deeper and deeper. And already you feel this trance-like state beginning to wash over you. This unbelievable sense of calm. 10, 9, 8. Deeper and deeper. With every breath that you take, more and more relaxed. 8, 7. Feeling the muscles in your body begin to soften and relax. You feel right now the sensations of your feet, and you feel your feet now relax. Now your ankles and your calves now become more and more relaxed. And now the sensation of peace moves up through your thighs, and you feel that sensation of peace now washing through your thighs, and now moving up through your torso, every muscle in your body becoming more and more relaxed. The more you simply concentrate, visualize, and imagine, believe, the more you simply let go now, the better and better you feel. And you feel this sensation now moving up through your arms, up to your shoulder, now up to your neck, up to the crown of your head, every cell of your body now relaxing more and more completely. That's fine. You're doing perfectly. On the next number 6, you begin relaxing even more. 7, 6. Now on the next number 5, in your mind's eye, you imagine that you're at the top of a small set of stairs. And as you look down the stairs, when I count backwards from 5 to 1, you just move slowly down those stairs, allowing yourself to drift even more and more completely into this peaceful, relaxed state. At the bottom of the stairs is a comfortable bed and a soft pillow. And when I reach the number 1, you're going to let your entire body sink down and relax. And as I count down already from 5 to 1, you feel that relaxation moving through your body. And if you're sitting, you allow yourself to simply lean or rest against the person next to you. And if you're touched or moved in any way, it just allows you to simply go deeper and deeper into that peaceful state of relaxation. Go ahead and let go now. That's fine. You're doing perfectly. That's fine. 5, 4. You begin moving down those stairs. The more you move down those stairs, the more and more relaxed you become, being excited to lay your body down onto that soft, soft bed. For those of you that are sitting, you'll simply rest against the person next to you. For those of you who are standing, you allow your body to sink gently and easily in a comfortable way, all the way down to the floor, allowing yourself to gently and carefully land on the floor, becoming totally relaxed right now. 5, 4, 3. That's fine. You're concentrating perfectly. And the more you allow yourself to relax, the better you feel as you go deeper and deeper. If you're touched or moved in any way, it allows you to sink in that place. And as you're touched or moved, you simply allow your body to let go now. If your body is touched by someone else, it just allows you to deepen that experience and deepen the trance. And you concentrate even more and more, simply allowing yourself to let go. That's fine. You're concentrating perfectly, and whatever happens is perfect. Just allowing your body to feel good right now as you move down those stairs. 5, 4, 3, moving further and further, deeper and deeper, allowing every breath to allow you to relax into that soft bed. 3, 2, on the next number 1, you're going to let your entire body collapse and allow yourself completely to relax on that soft bed. 3, 2, 1, relax now. Allow yourself to feel how good that feels right now. To simply let go. And in this space, you feel this peaceful sensation moving through your body. You allow yourself right now to adjust your body so you're in a comfortable position, allowing yourself to feel the deep sensation of just knowing that everything's okay. In a moment, I'm going to begin relaxing you further. In a moment, I'm going to have you begin focusing on one of your hands. It could be your right hand or your left hand, it doesn't matter which, but you begin focusing on a hand that is free and unencumbered. And as you focus on that hand, you begin imagining that that hand is light and relaxed. In fact, already as you begin focusing on that hand, it feels like that hand begins to move. It's like a finger begins to twitch or something begins to happen as you focus on that hand. As you focus on that hand, it feels light and relaxed. And the more you focus, the more you imagine, the more you relax and believe, the more it feels like that hand is being pulled up in the air, almost as though there's a bouquet of helium balloons attached to your wrist. Yeah, there's a bouquet of helium balloons attached to your wrist, and your wrist begins rising into the air. Now, rising and lifting and rising, you feel that bouquet of balloons pulling your wrist into the air, pulling your hand into the air now, allowing that sensation of lightness to flood over that hand. Allow yourself to feel that now as you simply let go, imagine, and believe. And the more you focus on that hand, the lighter that hand becomes. And it feels as though that bouquet of balloons is pulling that hand higher and higher. Higher and higher now. That's fine. You're concentrating perfectly. In a moment when I say the number 1, it feels as though those balloons expand to 10 times original size. And the balloons begin pulling your wrist, now pulling your entire body into the air. 1 balloon expands 10 times original size, higher and higher, rising and lifting and rising. That's fine. You're concentrating perfectly. And you feel the balloons now pulling your wrist into the air, pulling you off of the chair, off the ground, now pulling your hand as that weight of your body begins lifted up by this balloon. That's fine, you're concentrating perfectly. On the next number 2, balloons expand to 100 times original size. 1, 2, rising and lifting and rising, pulling your body into the air. Allowing yourself to feel fully lifted by this. If your wrist is touched or moved in any way, it's as though additional balloons are being added to your wrist, rising and lifting and rising. That's fine. You're concentrating perfectly, and you feel those balloons expand even more. In a moment, when I count from 1 to 3, balloons expand to 1,000 times original size, pulling your entire body into the air, rising and lifting and rising, higher and higher still, more and more balloons, lifting and rising. 1, you feel that energy. 2, higher and higher. On the next number 3, balloons expand to 1,000 times original size. 1, 2, 3, rising and lifting and rising. That's fine. You're concentrating perfectly. That's fine, you're concentrating perfectly. In a moment, I'm going to count from, feet are planted, firm on the floor, that's fine. In a moment, I'm going to count from 1 to 3. When I say the number 3, I'm going to give some of you a number. If I give you a number, I'm going to keep you on stage. If I don't give you a number, it doesn't mean that you're not hypnotizable. It just might mean tonight's not your night, and that's totally fine. If I don't give you a number, you're going to go back to the audience, and tonight you are going to laugh harder than anyone else. You're going to enjoy the show. You're going to laugh and celebrate these other people. So in a moment, when I count from 1 to 3, I'm going to have you open your eyes, and you're going to freeze right where you are. 1, 2, 3. Open your eyes. Freeze right where you are. All right, give these folks a big round of applause. Keep your hands in the air, look at where you are. So I'm going to give you a couple of you a number. If I give you a number, I'm keeping you on stage. If I don't, I'm going to invite you to go back to the stage. Doesn't mean that you're not hypnotizable. It just might mean tonight's not your night. So if I give you a number, I'm going to keep you on stage. You, sir, are definitely number 1.
Yeah.
You are number 2. You are number 3. And you, sir, are number 4. All right, I'm going to give a couple more numbers. You are number 5. You are number 6. You are number 7. You are number 8. So if I gave you a number, I'm going to keep you on stage. For those of you I didn't, thank you so much. Give these folks a huge round of applause. Give these folks a huge round of applause. So if I gave you a number, I'm going to have you come up front. Go ahead and come up front, and you can put your hands down now. All right, perfect. You guys are awesome. We're going to move these chairs back. We're just going to keep 8 chairs up here for those of you that are in the stars. All right, perfect. fantastic. All right, perfect. Yeah, we're gonna have you have a seat. Gonna have a seat just as you are. Fantastic. Ladies and gentlemen, I want to introduce you to the stars of tonight's show. Give these folks a huge round of applause. And come on, so give them a huge round of applause! So, tonight, I just want to assure you, for those of you that are joining on stage, I get that it takes a lot of courage to put you on stage, but you are safe, and hypnosis is completely harmless. All you need to do is simply trust and let go. The more you let go, the more fun you're going to have, and so let's celebrate tonight together. So we are going to go ahead, since these are the stars of tonight's show, I feel like it's appropriate that we meet them on a first name basis, so go ahead and tell us your name.
Rich.
Everyone say, hey, Rich.
Hey, Rich.
So, where do you come from?
Massachusetts.
Massachusetts, awesome. So, have you ever been hypnotized before?
Negative.
Negative, awesome. Well, you're going to love this experience. All you need to do is simply let go. I'm going to hypnotize you in a second. It'll take less than a second. Go ahead and give me your hand. And all you need to do is focus on simply listening to the sound of my voice and letting go. Take a big deep breath in. Breathe out. Breathe in. And sleep. Way down. That's fine. You're concentrating perfectly. I'm glad Rich is here. I bet he's glad he's here too. All right, go ahead and tell us your name.
Francis.
Okay, this is Francis. And this is Rich, right? All right, perfect. So just simply allow yourself to let go. Give me your hand. You can put your hand down, Rich. You're fine. That's where Francis is. Take a big deep breath in. I'm going to hypnotize you. It's take less than a second. Breathe out. Breathe in. And sleep. Way down. That's fine. You're doing perfectly. And tell us your name.
Gerald.
Gerald, take a big deep breath in and sleep. Way down. All right, tell us your name.
Christina.
Christina. Okay, Christina, take a big deep breath in. All you need to do is focus on letting go. Let all those busy thoughts in your mind just vanish as you simply let go and feel good and sleep. Way down. Deeper and deeper, more and more relaxed. Just allowing yourself to feel good in every way. Tell us your name.
Dan.
Dan, all right, give me your other hand. I'm going to do this a little bit different right now. I just want you to imagine that you're focusing on this microphone. Just focus on it, focus on it, focus on it, focus on it, and sleep. Way down. Oh, how cute. I'm going to adjust you this way. Oh, yeah, just make yourself nice and comfortable. That's fine, you're doing perfect. Tell us your name.
Nisa.
Nisa. Everyone say, hey, Nisa. Hey, Nisa. Are you nervous at all?
Yes.
Yeah. That's beautiful. You don't have to worry about anything. All you need to do is simply let go. Take a big deep breath in. And sleep. Way down. Deeper and deeper. More and more relaxed. All right, tell us your name.
Josiah.
Everyone say, hey, Josiah. Hey, Josiah. All right, Josiah. Take a big deep breath in and sleep. That's fine. Whoa, this guy is going to be one of our stars tonight. We're going to have a lot of fun with him. And hello. Tell us your name. Everyone say, hey, Brooke. Hey, Brooke. So I'm going to do this one a little bit different. All I want you to do is simply focus on my eyes. Sleep. So already you feel this deep relaxation. From this point forward, anytime I say the word sleep now, you allow yourself to go even deeper into a deep state of relaxation. You allow yourself to simply let go. And already you feel that sensation moving through your body. And you feel this lightness moving through you. In a moment, I'm going to have you imagine that in your mind's eye, that you've just heard the punchline to the funniest joke you've ever heard in your entire life. Already that joke begins to enter your mind. And when I say the number 3, the joke becomes 10 times funnier. So the joke becomes funnier and funnier, and that joke enters your mind. And you begin laughing and giggling and laughing. Even more and more funny. More and more funny. Joke becomes, moment I say the number 2, joke becomes even funnier. 3, 2, funnier, laughing and laughing. And harder. Joke becomes 10 times funny. Oh my gosh. The moment I say the number 1, joke becomes 100 times funnier. 3, 2, 1. The moment I say the number 1, joke leaves your mind. 3, 2, 1, sleep. Way down. Anytime I say the word sleep now, it allows you to go even deeper and deeper into this relaxing trance. Anytime I say the word sleep now, it allows you to feel even more fantastic as you simply let go. In a moment, when I say the number 3, you're going to open your eyes. And when you open your eyes, you realize that you are world-class bodybuilders. Yes, the moment I say the number 3, you're going to open your eyes, and you are strong. You are powerful. You've been training, and you are excited to show up because tonight is a bodybuilding competition. That's right, you get to walk around and strut your stuff. You got to demonstrate how powerful you are, and you are competing with all of the other bodybuilders up here. And you need to demonstrate to everyone in the audience as they cheer for you, as they celebrate you, you got to demonstrate exactly how strong you are. So in a moment when I say the number 3, you're going to be world-class bodybuilders. Already you feel that strength moving through your body. 1, 2, 3. Wide awake. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the world-class bodybuilding competition. When I say the number 3, not only are you world-class bodybuilders, but you are also amazing belly dancers. Yes, now you are in a belly dancing competition. Go ahead and demonstrate your belly dancing skills now. Demonstrate, everyone go, 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 because it's your solo time. Come on, cheer for her! Whoa, yeah! Alright, ladies and gentlemen, it's time for dad! Oh yeah, this is incredible. Alright, ladies and gentlemen, up for the lovely Frances! Oh, wow. Go, 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 go. Come on, let's have it, let's have it, let's have it. Ladies and gentlemen, give it up for our world-class belly dancers and bodybuilders. What an extraordinary competition this has been. This is going to be really, really challenging to identify a winner. But it's our job as an audience to decide who you think won the competition. So we're going to go over and start, and I want to hear some noise. If you think that they are the winner, ready, go! Let me hear some noise! What about Richard? What about Lisa? What about Dan? Some admirers out there. What about Gerald? And Christina? Oh, goodness. And Brooke? And Josiah? This is really, really close, but I'm going to have to call it a close one between him and him. So you guys have to decide. Come up here. So we got to decide which one of these guys. I think we should have a dance-off. Let's reset the music. Let's see a little dance-off. Let's see what these guys got. Ready? Are you guys ready?
Yeah.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the final stage of the belly dance competition. Ready? And begin! Round of applause to our two winners. Give them a big round of applause. That's incredible. All of you did phenomenal. Thank you so much. Go ahead and have a seat. Go ahead and have a seat. Wow, that was without question the best belly dancing competition I've ever witnessed in my life. That was unexpected. Right? He's like, for those of you that lost a shirt, we're going to give you an opportunity to go back into the dressing room and get dressed up again. Wow, that was impressive. Impressive. Now, hypnosis is interesting because most of our access to our talents lies in our mind, and oftentimes we have these blocks of what we can do or can't do. In fact, we have the blocks in terms of what we should do and what we shouldn't do that keeps us sometimes from even trying. How often have we told ourselves the story that says, well, I can't do that, so I'm not going to do that. Or I might be embarrassed if I do that. And we miss out on so much fun. But as we've seen tonight, when we simply allow ourselves to relax and let go, it's amazing what happens. Everyone take a big deep breath in. And sleep away. That's fine. You're doing perfectly. Allow yourself to be totally relaxed. In a moment, when I count from 1 to 3, you are going to be in the 3rd grade. That's right. When I say 3, you're going to open your eyes and you're going to be a little 3rd grader. And you're going to think like a 3rd grader. You're going to act like a 3rd grader. And I am going to be your teacher. And as long as I'm looking at you, you're good little boys and girls that listen very carefully. But the moment I turn my back, you stay in your chairs, but you make face, you do whatever you want to be disruptive. But the moment I turn back, you quickly imagine that none of that happened. So allow yourself right now to imagine that you're in the 3rd grade. Remember that what that was like. In a moment when I say the number 3, you're going to open your eyes, you're going to be in the 3rd grade. 1, 2, 3. Open your eyes, wide awake. Good morning, kids. How are you? good to have you here. So today we're going to have a very important lesson, so I want you to pay attention. So we're going to be doing some math. So I'm going to go to the chalkboard right here. And I want you to imagine right now in your mind's eye that we're doing math. Kids, what is going on?
He started it.
What happened?
Here, get him right there. This guy.
Jared, will you get back in your seat, please? Okay. Yes, you have a question? You can't see? Oh, was I standing in your way? Okay.
Wait, I can't see.
Oh, you can't. Okay. The moment I touch you on the forehead, it's as though you're wearing glasses and you can see perfectly. The moment I touch you on the forehead, it's though you can see perfectly. And there, is that better? Okay, good. All right, perfect. Yeah, you bet. All right, so right now, it's really important, kids, that you focus on this because here's where it gets really difficult. So if you go 3 plus, what is going on? What?
Someone took my hat.
Oh my gosh, this is, like, what's going on over here?
Someone took my hat.
Who would do that?
I don't know.
Did you see anyone?
No.
Did you see anyone? No. No? What about you? Has anyone seen Gerald, by the way? You can see? Is that awesome? Yeah. Did you see who took Richard's hat? No. All right. Gerald, will you please get back to your seat, please? All right. Who else are we missing?
Where'd he go?
On Earth? There. You have to hide. Come on, let's come back to your seat, okay? What? Oh my.
She took my tag.
Who took your tag?
She took my tag.
Why would she do that? Was it, who did it?
You did it.
No, I didn't.
Yes, you did.
I would have seen
Did you do it? Did you do it?
No.
Oh my goodness. This is crazy. This is just pure craziness. Whoa. Where did these come from? Okay. All right. Now focus, kids. In a moment, the moment I stop my foot, the air conditioner gets out of control and it breaks down. And the moment I stop my foot, it begins getting warmer and warmer. So hot that it feels like you're in the Sahara Desert. And already it gets warmer and warmer. You do keep your clothes on. But you feel that heat rushing over body. You feel that warmth flooding through you. Right now you feel this unbearable heat. You crave to do whatever it takes to stay cold, to stay cool. And you feel so hot. So hot. And you use a chair as a fan. Very innovative. I've never in my life seen that before. And you feel so hot. Oh my gosh, it's unbelievably hot. Oh my God, so hot. The moment I stomp my foot again, the moment I say the number 3, the air conditioner is fixed. 1, 2, 3. Oh, air conditioner is fixed. Oh no. Oh no. Now the air conditioner is broken and it begins getting colder and colder and colder and colder. And you get back in your seat, but you do whatever you can to stay warm. Oh my gosh, it becomes unbelievably cold in this room right now. Oh, you feel that temperature freezing and cold, and you do whatever you can to stay warm. Oh my gosh, it's unbelievably cold right now. Oh my god, oh my god, oh my god. Oh, so cold. So cold. The moment I say the number 3, temperature returns to normal. 1, 2, 3. Temperature returns to wow. But now, the moment I snap my fingers, you realize the person next to you has the worst body odor you've ever smelled in your entire life. It's so bad. You do stay in your seat. Your butt is glued to the seat right now. But the moment I snap my finger, the person next to you has the worst body odor you've ever smelled in your entire life. Whoa, are you, what's going on? Whoa. Oh my gosh, are you okay?
Dude, that's got to be the worst smell I've ever smelled.
Where's it coming from? Where's it coming from? You think it's her? Is it you? Do you smell?
Oh my, I can't.
It's not smell from... Where's that smell coming? Oh my gosh, this is a problem. What's going on? Whoa, this is awful. Can anyone tell these kids to wear deodorant? Oh my goodness. The moment I say the number 3, you realize it's not the person next to you, but you realize it's you. 1, 2, 3. Oh my gosh, you realize it's you. Oh my goodness. What's going on, Francis? You don't want to talk about it. Does she still stink?
I think I smell.
You think it's you? Oh my goodness. Oh wow. Oh my goodness. This is really mean, isn't it? In a moment when I count the number 3, it's as though you've just taken a shower and you're all clean. 1, 2, 3. Ah, you feel fresh and clean again. Oh, go and return your seats back to the row right now. Oh, feel how good it feels to be totally clean in this moment. Wow, that's amazing. In a moment, though, the sensations of your nose get heightened even further. And the moment I say the number 3, you realize that there's someone in the audience that has the most irresistible scent you've ever smelled. It's like the most unbelievable cologne or perfume. And when I say the number 3, you have to go into the audience and find out where that extraordinary smell is coming from. 1, 2, 3. Oh my gosh, where is that smell coming from? You go and find that smell now. Oh my goodness. Who is that? Who is that? It smells so good. Oh wow. Oh my goodness. Let's see what's happening back here. Oh my goodness. Wow. Oh my gosh. What have you found over here? What does he smell like? It smells like everything. Wow, Gerald, great. What do you think it smells like? Oh my goodness. So amazing. Wow. Richard, what is that?
It just smells like unicorns.
It smells like unicorns. Wow. Who is it? And he smells like good stuff. He smells like good stuff. Wow, this is incredible. Wow. You like, what's going on over here? Did you find something that smells good? In a moment when I say the number 3, you open your eyes and you have no idea what you're doing and you're totally embarrassed. 1, 2, 3, wide awake. What's going on here? What's going on here? You don't remember, do you? What were you doing to this poor guy? Oh. All right, everyone, go ahead and return back to your seats. Give these folks a big round of applause. And return your seat. What just happened? Awkward. Awkward, wow. I didn't know about that. All right. In a moment, you'll notice. Listen carefully, kids. Listen very carefully. Pay attention, children. In a moment, you recognize that I have in my hand a magic gun. This is no ordinary gun because this gun has been filled with tickle potion. That's right, if you're shot with this gun, you begin laughing uncontrollably. You begin laughing so hard anytime you're shot with this gun. Hey, singing number 3, power wears off. 1, 2, 3. Just allow yourself to relax. Tickle potion wears off. 1, 2, 3, open your eyes, wide awake. Allow yourself to get back to your seat. Oh, that's right. That's right. Wow. Unbelievable. Wow, that is a powerful thing. Allow yourself to sit down. Don't worry, kids, I'm dumping out the tickle potion right now. It's all gone. No more tickle potion. It's all gone. But now, I'm replacing it with a very special potion. It's called a sleep potion. See how powerful this is. Whoa. Yes, with great power comes great responsibility. Hypnosis really is a fascinating thing. And it really does have the power to control so many aspects of our body. I got a snorer back there. It really does have the ability to control how we feel. For these people up back here, that sensation of hot was very real, as well as the sensation of cold. Each of these things that the mind vividly imagined, it's like it becomes our reality. Whatever you vividly imagine, your mind doesn't have the ability to tell that between that which is imagined or real. The mind is that powerful. This is why hypnosis can be used as a tool for some really incredible things, right? Women give birth to babies with zero pain through hypnotic trance. People are able to have root canals and dental surgery with no pain because of the power of the mind and hypnosis. So just consider for a moment what power might lie in your mind that you haven't fully tapped into. And our mind also has the power sometimes to work against us. So in a moment, when I count from 1 to 3, you're going to open your eyes. And as you open your eyes, you're going to get back to your seat and you're going to sit down. And as you open your eyes, you are going to look around and me, the hypnotist, will be invisible. Yes, you will no longer be able to see me, but you'll be able to see anything that I hold in my hand. In a moment, when I count from 1 to 3, for whatever reason you have a terrible, deathly fear of pink teddy bears. Anytime you see a pink teddy bear, it makes you scream. You do stay in the front of the room. You do not move the chairs, and you do not throw chairs at the pink teddy bear. You don't throw anything at the pink teddy bear. But anytime you see the pink teddy bear, it elicits this terrible fear, and you scream because of that fear. In a moment, when I count from 1 to 3, you're going to open your eyes. 1, 2, 3. Open your eyes, wide awake, and go ahead and return to your seats now. Return to the seats at the front of the room, Richard, just to be clear. The moment when I count from 1 to 3, all fears of the pink teddy bear leave. 1, 2, 3. Now all of a sudden, instead of being afraid of pink teddy bear, anytime you see a pink teddy bear, it brings you irrational joy, unbelievable amounts of happiness. Anytime you see a pink teddy bear, you become unbelievably happy. Oh my gosh, so much happiness and so much joy. Oh my gosh, the moment you touch the pink teddy bear, it brings you this unbelievable sense of peace and love and joy. Oh, that's right. Oh, the better and better you feel, the more you can touch that pink teddy bear, the more just comforted you feel knowing that everything's fine. Everything's fine. So much love. You do not rip the pink teddy bear in half. You just gently touch the pink teddy bear right. So much love. So much joy. What a special moment right now. Oh yes. Celebrate the joy of the pink teddy bear. Everyone, let me hear for the love of the pink teddy bear. This is a beautiful morning. The sweet, beloved, exalted pink teddy bear. All right. On the count of 3, you all return back to your seats. 1, 2, 3. Go ahead and return back to your seats. Give me the pink teddy bear. Give me the pink teddy bear. I've done this show a lot of times. I've never seen that. It's really a special moment. I'm just savoring that moment right now. My heart. Oh, so much love. All right, okay. Go ahead and return back to your seats now. Go ahead and return back to your seats. No, that's okay. Look at the pink teddy bear. So, in this moment, you're no longer afraid of the pink teddy bear. Pink teddy bears are really beautiful, and they bring you joy. But in a moment, when I count backwards from 3 to 1, the moment I say the number 1, you become possessed by the spirit of the pink teddy bear. Anything the pink teddy bear does, you will do. Any way the pink teddy bear moves, you will move. When I count backwards from 3 to 1, the moment I say the number 1, you're going to be possessed by the spirit of the pink teddy bear. 3, 2, 1.
I like to move it. I like to move it. I like to move it. You like to move it. I like to move it. I like to move it. I like to move it. You like to move it. I like to move it. I like to move it. I like to move it. You like to move it. I like to move it. I like to move it. I like to move it. You like to move it. All girls all over the world. Original mad Statman on your case, man. I love how all the girls move their body. And when you move your body, you move it nice and sweet and sexy. Alright? Woman, you're cute, and you don't need no makeup. Original cute body, you want makeup. Woman, you're cute, and you don't need no makeup. Original cute body, you want makeup. Woman, physically fit, physically fit, physically, woman, you're nice, sweet, fantastic. Bishop on the ocean, like a big Titanic, woman, you're nice, sweet, energetic. Bishop on the ocean, like a big Titanic, woman, you're nice, sweet, fantastic. Bishop on the ocean, like a big Titanic, woman, you're nice, sweet, energetic. Bishop on the ocean, like a big Titanic, woman. I like to move it. I like to move it. I like to move it. You like to move it. I like to move it. I like to move it. I like to move it.
All right, go ahead and have a seat. Give these dancers a great big round of applause. 3, 2, 1, sleep. Wake down. Oh, your head, the moment I touch you, feels fantastic. That bump on your head instantly goes away. Allow yourself right now to feel amazing and relaxed in every way. Ladies and gentlemen, please give it up for the pink teddy bear. Now, you might look at this, and in some ways it might seem ridiculous, right? It seems ridiculous that grown people, especially a grown man, might be afraid of a pink teddy bear, right? Because it seems like there's nothing to be afraid of. But notice how the mind works. And while this fear might seem totally irrational, like totally ridiculous, imagine the things in your life that you've been afraid of, that maybe they don't make sense either. Notice the fear that comes up sometimes in picking up the phone to make a phone call, or walking up and talking to a stranger, or taking actions towards your dreams or goals, and you feel this fear. And notice how ridiculous those fears actually are. Notice how as ridiculous those fears are as the pink teddy bear, and recognizing that all the fears exist where? Just in our mind. And what if there was a way to simply change the programming in our brain? To hypnotize ourselves to no longer be afraid of those things that held us back? What if we found within us the ability to take power over our mind, to actually be excited to take those new actions? To be empowered to do those things that we want to do, that will move us towards our goals and dreams. This is the power of our mind. One more big round of applause for our star, the pink teddy bear. So, in a moment, when I have you open your eyes, the person whose neck I'm touching right now, you no longer speak the English language. The English language is vanishing, 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 gone. You can no longer remember the English language. In fact, all you speak now is some weird alien language because you came from a different planet. And so you make sounds like an alien would sound like whatever those sounds are that represent the language from your planet. But that's the only language you can understand. The person whose neck I'm touching right now, you do speak English, but you happen to remember this other language that you studied, where you can easily interpret the languages of people from other planets, because you are an alien interpreter. You speak fluent alien. That's right. The person whose neck I'm touching right now, and the person whose neck I'm touching right now, you are world famous opera singers. And the moment I say the word legendary, you jump out of your seat, you start singing at the top of your lungs. You sing whatever song comes to mind, but you sing it loud, you sing it bold, you sing it clear, letting the whole world hear the beautiful, beautiful voice that you have. And you sing that voice nice and loud and strong, and both of you sing at the top of your lungs anytime you hear the word legendary. The person whose neck I'm touching right now, and the person whose neck I'm touching right now, the moment you open your eyes, anytime I say the word Josh, you jump out of your seat and you scream like crazy because you are the biggest Josh fans. Oh my gosh, you are so excited. Anytime I say the word Josh, you become so excited, and if you see him in the room, you rush and you have this irresistible urge to touch his earlobes. That's right. That's right. The Josh in the black shirt. The moment you hear the word Josh, you jump out of your chair, you scream, and you are so excited to touch his earlobes. And the moment you touch his earlobes, you begin experiencing the most extreme and unbelievable pleasure that you've ever had in your entire life. Yes, his earlobes, for whatever reason, make you feel really, really good. So the person whose neck I'm touching now, and the person whose neck I'm touching now. Anytime you hear the word Josh, you scream, and you look and find Josh in the room, and the moment you touch his earlobes, you feel this extraordinary amount of pleasure washing over your entire body. Person whose neck I'm touching right now. Person whose neck I'm touching right now. In this moment, you feel in your hand your mighty steed. And anytime I say the word rodeo, you begin riding this mighty steed around the room, screaming at the top of your lungs, "Yeah! I love chubby midgets!" That's right, you scream that at the top of your lungs as you ride around, riding that mighty steed, feeling like you're the Lone Ranger. You scream, "I love chubby midgets." The person whose neck I'm touching right now, the moment I say the number 3, you open your eyes and you believe you're not hypnotized. And you stand up to return back to your seat. If I try to stop you, you insist that you're not hypnotized, you believe this is a total waste of time, and all of these people up here are total fakers. And so you insist on returning back to your seats. And so when you go back to your seats, you go back and you listen very carefully. You listen very carefully. And if I say the word hypnosis, you stand up and you yell at me because you think that this is a total joke, that I'm a complete fraud, and you shout at me and let me know exactly what you think. Then when you sit down, you listen very carefully. If I say the word hypnosis again, it makes you even more angry and you stand up and you shout. If I say the word hypnosis a third time, you become so angry that you rush up on stage to kick my butt. Because it makes you that upset. In a moment when I say the number 3, you're going to open your eyes, you're going to return back to your seat. If I try to stop you, you'll insist you're not hypnotized and this is a total joke. And you'll listen very carefully to the word hypnosis. Every time I say the word hypnosis, it makes you more and more angry. If I say the word hypnosis a third time, you rush up on stage as though you want to kick my butt. So once again, the person whose neck I'm touching right now, you no longer speak English. The person whose neck I'm touching right now, you are an alien interpreter. The person whose neck I'm touching right now, anytime you hear the word rodeo, you become riding around the room screaming, "I love chubby midgets." The person whose neck I'm touching right now and the person whose neck I'm touching right now, you are world famous opera singers. Anytime you hear the word legendary, you jump out of your chair and you begin singing at the top of your lungs. The person whose neck I'm touching right now and the person whose neck I'm touching right now, when I say the number 3, you listen very carefully. And if I say the name Josh, you scream at the top of your lungs, you rush and you find Josh in the room, so excited to touch those magic earlobes. In a moment, I'm going to count from 1 to 3. All of you will open your eyes. 1, 2, 3. Wide awake. Everyone open your eyes. Have a seat. Hey man, where are you going?
Back to my seat.
Why are you going back to your seat?
I don't think it worked.
It didn't work?
No.
You tell me you're not hypnotized?
No.
What about these people?
No.
You don't think they're hypnotized either?
Oh, maybe.
Are you sure you don't want to sit down here?
What did you just say?
Okay, just go sit down. That's fine. That's fine. Okay. I should have picked someone different.
This might be the first time you do it. I'm gonna laugh.
All right. Wow. Sometimes this feels like a total rodeo!
I love chubby midgets.
Wow. This is truly legendary! Okay, 1, 2, 3, wide awake. Wow, what's going on here? You don't remember, do you? Go ahead and have a seat. Go ahead and have excuse me. What's going on back there?
I don't know, is there a dinosaur in my pants?
There's a dinosaur in your pants. Will you go ahead and return back to your seats?
Happy to see you.
Wow, fantastic. So, how are you enjoying the show?
Yes,
What was that?
I said,
Well, okay, go ahead and stand up. Like, so. Back off a little. What's?
What?
Okay, wait, I gotta find out what's going on here. Wait, just a second. You stand right there. I need.
He's aggressive.
Oh, he's aggressive. Okay, I'll be super careful. Okay, I'll be super careful. Wait, do you speak his language?
Yes.
Will you ask him where he's from?
Mars.
Oh, he's from Mars. Okay, fantastic.
The center of it.
Oh, the center of Mars. Wow, careful. Okay, now I'll be careful. Thank you so much. Okay. So we're trying to do a show here. All right. So will you ask him like what brought him to our planet? What do you say?
He's looking for love.
He's looking for love. Who isn't? Who isn't? Let's be honest.
Is that hard to figure out?
Well, I just want to make sure I'm under. Ask him this question. What does he look for in women where he comes from?
Women.
He likes you.
Just ask him the question.
In women? He's not interested in women.
Just ask him what he's exactly looking for in love. Like what exactly is he?
Guys, seriously, something's wrong with you guys. I'm like, really.
Hey, careful. He's aggressive. And he likes him. Can't you see?
All right. We got it taken care of, sir. Thank you so much for your concern. So go ahead and ask him. What? Just what he's looking for specifically in love. Like what does he want? All right, maybe this is going the wrong direction. Ask him, what does he like to do for fun? Let's go there.
What the?
Flying and dancing for his love.
Oh, wow, that's amazing. So let me ask you a question. If he could give any message to the people of Earth, any message at all, what would be the message that he would want to share?
All right.
Will you interpret that, please?
He wants to make a home with a very strong man.
I see, okay, awesome.
But I'm telling you, be careful.
Now I understand your warnings, awesome. Will you go ahead and ask him to have a seat? Awesome, perfect. In his chair. Awesome. Give it up for our guest from Mars and our amazing couple. Wow, this is really extreme. In fact, this is truly legendary. Wow, that feels like a little bit of a rodeo. I'm just glad that we have someone here named Josh. Oh my gosh, oh wow. Radio! Unbelievable, it's a pleasure. So much joy, so much pleasure. The pleasure gets stronger and stronger, more and more intense. Oh my gosh, so much pleasure. In a moment when I count from 1 to 3, all of you open your eyes wide awake. You have no idea what's going on. 1, 2, 3, wide awake. What's happening back there? Wow. Are you okay? How are you feeling? Okay, wow. Unbelievable. Excuse me, sir. Like, are you okay? What's going on? Wow. This steed makes velociraptor noises. Wow, that's so crazy. All of you go ahead and come back, return to your seats. Man, sorry, Josh. Wait awake. Wait awake. Oh wow. You couldn't return to your seats.
What on earth is going on?
Wow, so what's happening is we're doing a hypnosis show.
What'd you say, man?
I said hypnosis.
Listen, dude, don't say that word.
Why?
Because it bothers me.
Why does it bother you?
It's just a word I don't like and I don't want to hear it. So if you would please stop saying it, that'd be
Like
great.
we are doing a show here, and it's really important that we are able to do this show because this is all about hypnosis.
Yo, man, listen.
Hey man, easy, easy, easy.
I told
Sleep.
you-
Wait.
Mom, this is almost over.
You don't mess with this. All right. That's fantastic. Yeah? Yeah?
He wants to take us all back.
Oh. Oh, that's really sweet. What's it like on his planet? Oh, so much love there. Who wants to go back to Mars with him? All right. Person whose neck I'm touching right now. The moment I say the number 3, you open your eyes, you come wide awake. The moment you open your eyes, you come wide awake, and you rejoin the show, and you come to go sit in your place at the front of the room. No longer the word hypnosis bother you. In fact, every time I say the word hypnosis, it makes you feel really, really good inside. And you return back to your seat, but as you try to sit down, you realize you can't because you are missing your butt. That's right. Your butt is missing, and it's impossible for you to sit down, and you can't figure it out, but no matter how hard you try, you cannot sit down because you are missing your butt. On the count of 3, open your eyes. 1, 2, 3. Wide awake. How you doing, man? Go ahead. Stand up. Yeah. Oh, just go ahead and find your seat again. Thanks. Why can't you sit?
I think my butt's hurt.
What do you mean your butt's going?
Somebody took it.
Why would someone take your butt? That doesn't make any sense.
Tell me.
Wow. So in a moment, when I count from 1 to 3, you realize that someone in this room has stolen your butt. Someone in this room is an international butt smuggler. And your job is to find out who stole your butt. On the count of 3, you go in search of your butt. 1, 2, 3. Who is it that performed this heinous crime? Oh my goodness. Yes, I think you're right. She does look awfully guilty. She looks like the type of person that goes around stealing people's butts. What's your name? Carol. Are you sure it's her? Oh yeah. How do you know that Carol stole your butt?
Because I know.
Because you know? She does look awfully suspicious. Carol, did you steal his butt?
I did not.
You did not?
Liar.
Can you prove that you did it?
I don't have it.
Do you have proof that she did? How do you know for sure?
I can see it in her eyes.
Oh my goodness! Wow, this is awful. So what do you need? Why is this important that you get your butt back?
I need to sit down.
So what do you need to tell her so that she'll actually give your butt back?
Please.
Yeah, are you willing to give his butt back? Okay. Okay, go ahead and give his butt back right now.
Thank you very much. I really appreciate it.
Okay, now go ahead and put your butt back on. Oh, there you go. Fantastic.
Oh, that's better.
You can return back to your seats.
Gerald, you have a message.
Yeah. That's what was that? So much love going on here.
We are officially going to board the ship. But before we go, we have one thing to say.
Yeah, what's that? All right, that's fantastic. Will you tell your friend right now to sleep? And the rest of you, 3, 2, 1, sleep. Now, way down. That's funny. You're doing perfect. Give these stars a huge round of applause. Wow. The mind is a really fascinating tool. So you've seen a lot of the silliness of hypnosis, you've seen some of the power of the hypnosis, but right now what you're going to see is something that is going to blow your mind. In a moment, you get to see the true power of our mind to create things that you might not even believe are possible. So in a moment, I'm going to have all of you open your eyes, wide awake, return to your seats. 1, 2, 3, wide awake. Return to your seats. Well, just stay where you're sitting. So, can we just that turn? So I'm going to invite the 4 lovely ladies to come forward, stand up right now. And I'm going to have Josiah, you come sit in this chair right here. So in a moment, each of you, I want you to go ahead and place your hands like this, and place your fingers close together like that. So I'm going to have you, in a moment, you're going to try to lift up Josiah. You're going to try to lift up Josiah, but as you do, I want you to imagine in your mind's eye that he weighs 10,000 pounds. He is total steel. He's unbelievably hard to move. The harder you try to move him, the more you realize that it's impossible. So go ahead and you place your fingers under his legs just like that. You under his armpit, you under the other armpit there, and you under his leg right there. And right now in your mind's eye, you see how heavy he is, and as you imagine, you realize that it's immovable. And while you try as hard as you can right now, you realize that it's impossible to move. The harder you try, the more and more difficult it is to move. It's as though he weighs 10,000 pounds and he's made of total steel. Notice how impossible it is. No matter how much energy you use, it's impossible to move him. Go ahead and relax. Stand up. Did you try to move him?
Yes.
Were you using all your energy?
Yes.
What about you?
Yeah, 100%.
What about you?
Yeah.
What about you? Why couldn't you move him?
Immovable.
Immovable. Why? Why?
Real heavy.
It's real heavy. So right now, I want you to notice how powerful the mind is in creating these things that are impossible or difficult to us. In a moment, we're going to transform everything. In a moment, you're going to realize how powerful you really are. When I count from 1 to 3, you are going to step into the highest and best version of you. That version of you that's totally powerful, totally strong, totally unstoppable. That version of you that's like Wonder Woman and that can do whatever you put your mind to. That's what I'm going to invite you to translate in silence. in a moment when I say the number 3, you're going to be your most powerful self. And I want you to feel that energy flowing through your body. 1, 2, 3, as your most powerful self. Right now, we're going to align your energy. I'm going to invite you to take your right hand and place it in front of you. And I'm going to have you begin, put your right hand on top, and you're going to stack them without touching your hand, You're just simply going to feel this channel of energy connecting you. Now go ahead and take your left hand and stack it on top of that. And feel that energy flowing through. You are a team. You are a force. And together, you can accomplish whatever you put your mind to. You feel that energy flowing through. You feel this unstoppable ability to create whatever you put your mind to, because you know that you are legendary. You can do whatever you put your mind to. And you feel that energy flowing through you. Right now, in your mind's eye, I want you to imagine that Josiah, he was as light as a helium balloon. He is so easy for you to lift because you are so powerful. And already you feel that energy, that power flowing through you, knowing that this is so easy. Now go ahead and put your hands back in position and put them under Josiah's arms and legs. And in a moment, when I count from 1 to 3, when I say the number 3, you're going to lift them easily and effortlessly high in the air. Josiah, you keeping your body stiff and rigid, but you believing that you also are as light as a helium balloon. Are you guys ready?
Yes.
On the count of 3, when I say the number 3, you're going to lift Josiah high into the air. 1, 2, 3. Woo! Give him a big round of applause! Notice how easy that is, going lower and gently down. What did you notice about yourself?
That was easy.
That was easy. What did you experience?
Effortless.
Effortless. What did you experience? Not a problem. What did you experience?
Easy.
Easy. Notice how powerful we really are when we simply choose to believe. When we realize at the core what's really possible for us. And we stop telling ourselves the stories that we're not good enough or that we can't do certain things. What if we simply remembered how powerful we really are? Please, ladies and gentlemen, give a big round of applause to all these folks. Awesome. Go ahead and return back to your seats. Fantastic. And now, in a moment, when I count from 1 to 3, magically, you understand the English language fluently. When I say the number 3, it's like this magic energy somehow downloads the English language perfectly into your brain. 1, 2, 3. Hey, how you doing?
Oh, wow. I'm doing great.
Wow, thank you.
I have a message.
Oh, okay, I want to hear this message.
We are all one.
President. It's amazing, isn't it? It's like, ladies and gentlemen, you just witnessed a miracle. The first instant learning of a language by an alien. Ladies and gentlemen, give him a big round of applause. So as we conclude this evening's experience, our last thing is truly going to blow your mind. In a moment, what's going to happen is I'm going to invite one of these participants up to the front of the room. I'm going to hypnotize her to believe that her body is stiff and rigid, as though it were made from a steel bar. And then we're going to lay her body in between these two supports. And then I am going to stand on top of her body, and her body, being as stiff and rigid as a steel bar, will be able to easily and effortlessly sustain me. In order to do this experiment, I'm going to invite you to be totally silent, allowing this person to focus just like you would want to focus if you were here. So please be totally So I'm going to invite Christina. Will you come up? Awesome, perfect. All right. Go ahead and stand right here. Now, do you have any back problems or anything that would prevent you from being able to be hypnotized, to be as strong as a steel bar and to have me stand on top of you?
Did you see me in the
Yeah, I did. That was impressive. All right. Fantastic. Now, what's important about this exercise and this experience is physically what's about to happen might not make sense. But when we really tap into the true power of the mind, you're going to witness something really extraordinary. So right now, I'm going to have you simply look at me and focus. In a moment, I'm going to count from 3 to 1. As I do, you're going to relax, and you're going to allow your entire body to be stiff and rigid. And someone will be behind you to support you. Put your hands up. Perfect. Someone's going to be there to support you, keeping your body stiff and rigid. 3, 2, 1, sleep. Way down. That's right. That's fine. Keeping your body stiff and strong. Stiff and strong. That's right. That's perfect. Now go ahead and put this arm in front of you. Steve, will you support her more? Perfect. And hold her up like that. And allow yourself right now to imagine this arm is made of a steel bar. Just allow yourself to feel stiff and rigid. And as I press down, you're going to resist. Feel that resistance right now. Stiff and rigid. That's fine. You're doing perfectly. In a moment, I'm going to pass a flame underneath your fingers. As I do, I want you to imagine that there's cool ice on these fingers. And as I do, you won't even be able to feel the flame. You can't even feel the flame underneath your fingers. 1, 2, 3. Wide awake? Good. Stand up. How's your hand? Could you feel anything? Awesome. Fantastic. Give her a big round of applause. So understand that within you is the power to do whatever you put your mind to. Allow yourself right now to allow yourself to feel this power flowing through your every cell of your being. And in order to access this power, all you need to do is simply believe. In a moment, I'm going to hypnotize you, and you're going to allow your entire body to become stiff and rigid like a steel bar. You're going to take your hands right now, and you're going to clasp them behind your back, just like that. And right now, feel that strength in your body. Feel it completely rigid. Allow every part of your body to become stiff and rigid. In a moment, when I hypnotize you, you're going to allow your body to relax back, and we're going to pick you up, and we're going to put you between these supports, and you simply allow yourself to feel as though your entire body was made of a steel bar. 3, 2, 1, sleep right now. All the way down. That's fine. Stiff and rigid, stiff and rigid, stiff and rigid. Every part of your body stiff and rigid. In the moment when I step on you, as though it's you, it's almost as though you can't feel anything at all. Up. 1, 2, 3, wide awake. Give this lady a big round of applause. How do you feel?
Good.
Yeah? Do you realize what happened? The moment I snap my finger, you realize what happened. I weigh 210 pounds, and your body suspended between two supports effortlessly supported me. How does that feel?
I have abs of steel.
Literally. Ladies and gentlemen, please give it up for the amazing Christina. All right, go ahead and have a seat. So what are you learning?
Hey, Gerald. I don't know that this is permitted in Mars, so let's set a good example for him.
Oh, you don't step on women in Mars? All right, fantastic. So really, what are you learning? What are you discovering about you? Because this entire experience, while these are the stars of the show, this is really about you. This is really about your life. It's really about what you choose to create. Now, the reality is this, that while tonight's show might have been a demonstration of hypnosis. The reality is every one of us is already hypnotized. You've been hypnotized since the time you were born. You were hypnotized to believe certain things about yourself. You're hypnotized to believe you could do certain things and believe you could do other things. In this moment, you realize that some of those programs that you've adopted of how you thought yourself maybe are true, maybe isn't true. And even hypnosis, I forgot that I did that. I forgot that I told him that every time I said the word hypnosis, it would make him feel better and better. I forgot that one. All right. So the reality is that the power is within our mind to create the life that we want. And so often, because we don't realize that we are already hypnotized, we end up...
Oh my goodness. That feels incredible. Unbelievable.
All right, I feel like everyone else is being left out. In a moment when I say the number 3, anytime I say the word hypnosis, you begin to feel fantastic in every way. Every time I say it, it becomes even more and more amazing. The sensations of pleasure surge through your body anytime you hear the word hypnosis. 1, 2, 3. Oh, you feel that energy. Anytime I say hypnosis, you feel so good. Oh my gosh. Hypnosis makes you feel amazing. Hypnosis makes your entire body feel so much pleasure and so much joy. Hypnosis really makes you feel wonderful in so many ways. And the more and more you experience hypnosis, the better you...
Great balls of fire.
All right. I love you guys so much. I love you. So bottom line is remember that this is a tool that can help you in your life, if you allow it. Otherwise, we so often run around unconscious to the programming that's there. And so this experience at Legendary is really designed to help you understand how to activate the power of your mind to work for you rather than against you. Explain that.
He's trying so hard.
The experience of Legendary is really about how to activate you to show up in your highest and best self. How many of you are here tonight as guests of people at Legendary or guests and you're not actually part of this event? Raise your hand if you're here as guests. Awesome. So I want to congratulate you and acknowledge you for being here. And I also want to invite you to come join us at our next Legendary experience. This is, for me, the work of transformation. This is a place where we change lives. How many of you that have been here at Legendary over the last 2 days have felt like your life has changed? Make some noise if you feel like your life has changed. Such a beautiful experience and incredible people that come to be part of this. And so for those of you that haven't yet experienced this, I'm going to invite you to join us for the next Legendary on April 8th through the 10th. Now, typically, we sell tickets for $997, but tonight we have a crazy, crazy, crazy special that we'd like to offer you for making that commitment for you and your journey. And what that gift looks like is instead of $997, it's only $97. And beyond that, I want to offer you an extra special gift for those of you that make the commitment tonight, which is in addition to being able to have these 3 days of an extraordinary transformation, we're going to give you 2 audios that I've created to help hypnotize you into being the most powerful version of you. We've got 2 audios that will help activate you so you have unlimited confidence. And another audio teaching you how to unlock infinite prosperity. To help train your brain to create the life that you're meant to live. So we have one more special bonus. If anyone chooses to buy 5 or more tickets, I'm going to throw in a free one-on-one hypnosis session directly with me for you to create whatever amounts of pleasure and joy you want in your life. And so that's an invitation for those of you that make that commitment tonight. And so in a moment, I'm going to take you through a final process. If you're interested in joining us our next event, Paige and Rudy in the back, they've got sign-up sheets. And for the first 10 that register, I'm going to give you a bonus ticket so you can bring an extra guest for free. So you get 2 tickets for the price of just $97. Because we are so committed to taking this work forward. So have you guys enjoyed tonight?
Yes.
Have you guys enjoyed tonight? I thank each of you for coming. In a moment, we're going to put these guys in one final trance and give them some final suggestions to leave them in a state of power. And as we do this, I'm going to invite you, also, those of you sitting in the audience, that anyone that wants to feel good, anyone that wants to feel amazing, any of you that want to feel more empowered in your life, I'm just going to invite you to receive these suggestions as well.